So for a security company and a fire company that's at the end of their life of the platform, there's a lot at stake, right? They have break fixes that might be emergencies that they need to make sure are scheduled appropriately. They might have installations that are going to be happening within that week and or that month that they need to make sure they get their tech scheduled appropriately. So there is a lot at stake because they could lose customers. Customer satisfaction could go down. They could miss jobs. Their inventory could be off depending on if techs are getting inventory items out of their truck and it's not being communicated properly to the back office. So there's a lot at stake that could be missed if they are not diligent in choosing their software uh, appropriately. So it's a lot bigger than just saying, yeah, let's move on to something else. There's a lot more to it on how they track their information and what is available for them to track. NetSuite allows you to keep everything in one system and it's connected seamlessly without having to go through third-party integrations, etc. Now, of course, NetSuite can handle those third-party integrations, but having a seamless tool like FSM and NetSuite connected to each other allows for real-time communication, real-time inventory values, real-time scheduling, dispatching, etc. So it allows for technicians in the field to get updates for what jobs are going to be scheduled on next. It allows that back office to see those jobs, get cost, bill their customers, pay their vendors, pay their subcontractors, all together without having to go through a lot of manual processes. So it really is a connected tool when choosing your ERP and not just adding on to an ERP system. A virtual billing tool would struggle to solve all of this. Having a full ERP like NetSuite, as we mentioned, we would be able to use some job costing. And that job costing would help these fire service companies be able to see, okay, here's my labor cost, here's my subcontractor cost, and here are my material costs job by job. This helps with, again, defining where their revenue and versus expenses coming from and how profitable they are on certain projects or if they are going to be scheduled to be at a loss on other jobs. So this can help moving forward to understand how they should dispatch and how they should schedule jobs and get appropriate inventory. Typically, a security company would outgrow it when they really need to manage their operations more effectively. So a simple billing and accounting type platform is great for just like that, right? You get your bills, you pay them, and you can see your finances. Now, when they need to manage the operations, want to see job costing for their subs, materials, other labor, etc., that's where you really start to see the growth that can come in with an ERP system. You don't just get the invoices and those financial transactions. You get the whole operational process connected to the financial aspect that then give the back office and the accounting team visibility into how their operations are performing. At Efficiency, we are experts in the construction vertical. We have experience in security companies. We have experience in the field service industry uh, and the fire industry as well. So we have a lot of our customers that are already live and have used our products, have used field service management, and are satisfied with that job costing and with how the FSM all pulls back into the ERP system. So this allows us, at Efficiency, we have these experts that understand the business, understand how these companies work, and we have that expertise in design to customize and or use the solution how they want it to be used. It really does streamline the process for these companies. Less emails, less manual processes, less communication on the phone. Now, of course, those will not go away, but that helps alleviate these issues, right? By having one centralized system, you don't have to have these one-off emails. You don't need to be having phone calls. You can see everything in the system. It controls the lack of communication and the gap from the field team into the back office team. This keeps everything in one centralized place. You don't have a Google Drive or a user using a certain G sheet here. It's all in one area for the entire team to view. I think the thing that makes their implementation successful and the one thing that they have in common would be one, uh, adaptability, right? being able to adapt on the fly and choose a system that works for them. So a lot of our clients, right, they coming off of a system and, they might not be ready for that change, but the change is coming. And the main thing that made that successful was one, we have efficiency experts guiding them on the proper processes and proper flows that would meet their business needs. And that helped comfort those clients as they move over. Two, we also have, they all have the same thing in common with their field service staff and how they typically operate. So again, that helps from the efficiency side, that helps us guide them in what design that they should use in the field service.